my community garden. I'm going to give you a quick little tour and show you around. Before we get started, need a little sun protection. It's hot out here. So, put your sunblock on and come with me. Let's go. So this is my local community garden. We have probably like 40 or so gardeners that actually have their own little gardening beds here. There's lots of different plot sizes, ranging from like $30 for the whole year or even $100 for the whole year, which is what I got. And they give you all the tools you need to be successful and to garden. So some of those tools you actually find in the shed over here. We've got everything from rakes to shovels, planting cups, and some soil. And all these things are available for you to use while you're here gardening. We've got watering stations throughout the whole plot here, so you can water your garden, wheelbarrows. I really enjoy it because I'm new to gardening and it's really exciting, it's a lot of fun. I wanted to start growing my own vegetables and everything because of quarantine. I wasn't sure how things were going to pan out, and I thought it'd be kind of nice to be able to grow my own food and have that as a resource. It's also been a really great hobby and pastime to have while we are staying indoors. Well, kind of, I guess, right? But it's a lot of fun. My place where I live, I rent a room, so I don't actually have access to the backyard or anything like that. I just have a ton of plants in my room, but trying to grow vegetables is a little bit more challenging because I didn't have enough space. So I ended up Google searching just a community garden online, and this is the place that I found. So over here is our next stop. We've got a beautiful garden that's actually run by the Big Brothers and Big Sisters. This little garden here is meant for youngsters to come and really get their hands dirty and kind of just be in touch with the earth and learn a little bit about gardening and have fun. So that's pretty exciting. I really love going over there because they have this delicious citrus tree that blossoms these beautiful flowers. And I wish I could just bottle it up and spray it on as a perfume. It's amazing. My garden is actually just over here on the right. I'll show you a couple of things that I'm growing. I am a new gardener and I started maybe like 2 weeks ago or so. And because of this heat, it's like in the 90s today. I don't know what happened. It was like raining and then now it's like hot and sunny. So I've been trying to water my guys about 2 times a day just to keep them moist and happy, nice and hydrated. We also have this little protective sheet that I just put on yesterday to keep the birds out. Got some lavender, some carrots here, which I know they need a lot of moisture. I'm not sure how these are gonna do. However, I have some beautiful little radishes poking out. That's definitely an easy vegetable to grow if you're looking for something as your first time. Maybe you want to grow your green thumb and get better at gardening. So these 2 other plots are also mine. So a lot of stuff is going on. I've got strawberries over there, a little bit of mint. Here we have a cute little watering hole. This is actually built by the Girl Scouts in our area. They come by and they've done a lot of really cool stuff. Same with the Boy Scouts. They've created a lot of cool things. So as we go through here, you can take a look at some other stuff that's growing. We've got a couple spaces open for rent where you can come and grow your garden. There's some beautiful little things. We've got onions and lettuce. Lots of cardboard on the ground. It actually keeps out the weeds. You pluck them out and then you put cardboard down. A little bit of mulch, and it'll keep the weeds from poking back up so quickly. So this is actually my friend Rob's garden. He's turning it into a cute little deck, so he'll be able to sit down here, just enjoy the sunshine, maybe drink some sweet tea, and he's got all kinds of stuff growing. He's actually been like my garden guru during this whole process. He's been teaching me about just putting tarps over to keep the bugs out, and then the white paint actually helps with the insects, keeping those guys out. Just across from his garden, we actually have a kindergarten. not the school, but for little kids to actually come and start their own garden. It's a work in progress, so right now it's overgrown with a lot of weeds and wildflowers and things like that, but in the next coming months or so, they're actually working on trying to get this up and running so little kids can come and grow their stuff. So kids can do it, adults can too, all right? And hey, it took me years to finally do this, so I'm just starting to figure it out too. This here on the left I think is really, really cool. It's actually a bee hotel. So the Boy Scouts actually built this for us, and there's little holes in here for the bees to come and they can stay overnight. Maybe they're far from their hive while they're pollinating the flowers and just kind of on their adventures. So this is kind of a cool little thing. And like one day when I get my own house, I want to build something like that because it's super cute. Alright, as we walk along here, you'll notice some kind of random things. We've got pallets on the right, which are totally at your disposal. You can use these to make fencing for your gardens, use them as stands if you want to prop things up, so that's totally for you. We actually have some farming plots that we're working on as well. Every fourth Tuesday of the month, we actually have a farmer's market where we give away food. You don't come, you just pick it up and it's free. So anybody can come, it's awesome. We have it coming up this month as well, and it's just really exciting. So definitely come and check that out. I know they're planning on growing more food. And yeah, this little guy coming up here is actually our little shade house nursery. There's a lot of little plantlings that are growing in here. So you'll want to do plantlings like this if you have something that's a little bit more fragile of a seed. So some things you could just plop them in the ground and they're like my radishes, they're killing it over there. Other things, like we've got snap peas over here that are growing. You can even start your watermelon seeds here. Just things that need a little bit more shade, a little bit more TLC. We have those growing in here. So this is also at use for any of the community members. Over here we actually have our worm castings where we have a bunch of little worms that we put our compost and things in here, so you can just bring over your leftover apple cores or eggshells, whatever, and pop it in here. And the worms actually eat it, and they create poop. And this poop is super beneficial for our gardens. It's actually the manure that we use to help our vegetables and fruits and flowers get all the nutrients that they need. So that's pretty cool. Some gardeners actually call it black gold to signify how important it is for your garden, and it really just helps make a nutritious garden. So as for the price, it wasn't entirely free. However, this gardening plot was actually donated by the church that's just behind it. So originally they were going to turn it into like a baseball field, and plans changed. They decided, you know what, it would be really cool to be able to have a place where people could grow their own food and vegetables and things like that. So why don't we use this and turn it into a community garden? And so that's what they did. Because the church owns it, we only pay a very, very small fee per year to have a space here on the garden. And for me personally, I paid $100 for the whole year. It comes out to like something $8 a month, about a Starbucks cup of coffee. And I can come here whenever I want, sunrise to sunset. Different gardening beds if you want to get something a little bit smaller, maybe like $30 a year. And honestly, it's just a really fun hobby. And to be able to grow your own food is pretty cool. Sometimes when you go to the store and you'll see that maybe organic fruits and veggies cost a little bit more. Here you can just grow your own. It does take a little bit of work. One of my biggest tips is just visiting them every day. They like love, they like attention, they need water, just like we do. So just by coming once or twice a day to water them, especially right now with the heat, I've been coming twice a day, in the mornings and in the afternoons, just to get my quick little spritz. Maybe it takes me like 5-10 minutes, and then that's it. I'm on with my day. So very low maintenance, super easy. We do have volunteers that come, not only just to help us garden and do community service, but we actually have some plants that will come and volunteer. The poppies are actually one of the volunteers that we've had this year, and they've just kind of plopped themselves in some people's gardening beds, It's our state flowers, so it's been super beautiful, and it's added a lot of really gorgeous color to the gardens. I'm hoping that I get some poppies in my garden. That'll be really exciting. That's pretty much it. They have a farmer's market 4th Tuesday of every month that's super awesome. It's free. You just come, no questions asked, get whatever food you want. We have actually grocery stores, things like that, where we get extra produce that they basically didn't buy up, and we can give it away for free. So that's pretty cool. My favorite part of this entire garden is actually right behind me. It is our chickens. We have 3 roosters, or 3 hens and 2 roosters, sorry. And yeah, they're super cute. They're a little bit quiet today because it's been hot, but they're super social and they're just really, really fun to come visit. So, hi guys. Hello. Hi. So this is Jim and Carrie, little cuties. So they're super friendly. We have them separated, that way they don't make more baby chickies. Although, I think that'd be the coolest thing if there were some baby chicks running around. We have some little food here for them. And they do lay eggs. The hens over here, the trio, they do lay some eggs. I actually found one the other day. It was probably the size of like an avocado seed. It was so cute. So here's the little babies. We've got Penelope here. She's our fluffiest hen. She's super cute. She's a little bit more shy. We also have Rosie, which is our red hen. She is the most social for sure. She's like the queen bee. And then last but not least, we have Sasha. Sasha is kind of like Rosie's right-hand gal. They hang out together a lot. And they're super, super cute. Here you go, loves. Come here. Come say hi. Okay. So this is Rosie. She's a little baby hen. Oops. She's like, what's going on? Hello. But yeah, these are some of the reasons why I love my community garden. I definitely suggest checking out a community garden near you, or maybe growing some plants indoors or things like that. They really enrich your life, and I've loved it ever since. So that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Check out some more videos that I'll be posting regarding just holistic beauty, health, lifestyle, things like that, gardening tips, all of that will be coming your way.